Hi P's and G's, we wanted to give you another update on where we are with the coronavirus and as the lockdown begins to ease, where we are in our response to that. The first thing I want to say is that we recognise the frustration and the sadness that all of us feel at not being able to meet together physically. It's now over 3 months since we've been able to have services together. Easter's come and gone, Pentecost has come and gone, and now the summer is here and we still aren't able. And that leaves people with huge uncertainties, and that's a very difficult thing. We don't know when we'll be allowed to meet together or when it'll be practical to do so. We acknowledge the lack of definite dates and timings. All we can seek to do is provide clarity when we can, rather than certainty or probabilities. One of the challenges going forward will be to try and be fair to as many people as possible, especially those who are shielding or in vulnerable categories. We do want to be fair and recognise that for some people this is going too quickly, while for others it's not going fast enough. Different people have different hopes and different anxiety. But we are committed to everyone's safety and everyone's health. And at the same time, I want to reassure you that we'll explore different ways in being able to offer different forms of prayer and worship in ways that might be helpful in the future. We want to reassure you that as a church leadership, we're taking this really seriously. And we also want to reassure you that in all our decision making, we will follow the guidelines from the Scottish Government, the advice from the Scottish Episcopal Church, and also their expert advisory group. So in the light of all that, and there have been announcements today and will be more this week from different governments, we want to update you on the steps that we're taking in response to latest developments and the strategy that we have adopted in response. The vestry has agreed to set up a pandemic management team. We've had a small one for the last 3 months, and now we're enlarging that to include myself, Amber Nett from the vestry, David Shanks and Rachel Cooney from the staff, and then 4 church members, Mark Adderley, Ewan McCrory, Kath Williamson and Neil Stewart. And each of the members brings different expertise from different backgrounds and different passions and interests. At the same time, we've set up 19 different task groups which are going to begin to examine what it would mean for us to go forward into the new normal. These task groups, some of which have already started meeting, cover all sorts of areas in the life of the church, from buildings to youth work to children's work, you name it, there's a group for it. So please do pray for the pandemic management team, the task groups and the staff and the vestry as we begin to navigate our way towards the new normal. Please do engage with the church online on Sunday mornings. Continue to meet in connect groups. Come along to the prayer gathering, the first of which is tomorrow night, Wednesday evening. Engage with our youth work and our children's work if appropriate. And as the lockdown begins to ease and where you can, meet up with another individual, meet up with another household physically, and perhaps go for a walk together, meet together, to pray together outside, and when we can, indoors. We'll continue to give you regular updates over the next few weeks as the guidance changes, as the lockdown is eased. But just to say thank you very much for your patience. Thank you very much for remaining committed to P's and G's. And we do hope that it's not too long before we can meet together physically. But until then, we just want to say that we love you, we're praying for you, and we pray that God will bless you.